Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be doing Ajani's Inspiration, a Planeswalker deck review. So, by the time you're seeing this video right now, I'm going to be in sunny San Diego, California, away on a work conference trip. So don't feel too bad for me. I will be soaking up some rays in California and hanging out with some data geeks and nerds, going over some data architect kind of stuff for my field in work. So it'll be a ton of fun. I'm going to be gone all week, so I'm pre-recording these in the can, so I'm just going to bang all of these out in one sitting, I hope. So let's go into Planeswalker decks. If you are new to MTG Arena or new to Magic the Gathering period, you can go out and purchase at a real store real cards that come with an MTG Arena code. So this is, of course, this is the Ajani's one. Oh, let's get it upside right. This is the Ajani's Planeswalker deck. It comes with a code in MTG Arena. So I encourage this on both Arena players and paper players. If you're an Arena player and you don't actually possess real-life Magic cards, this actually puts real-life Magic cards in your hands. Get that tactile feel of actually touching real-life Magic cards. On the converse of that, if you're a Magic player and you do not play Arena, it gives you a reason to at least toss the code in and get a free deck and some free cards in Arena. So they're great starting places for new players. If you're new to the game, the roadmap for Planeswalker decks basically goes, if you go into your regular old Magic store and the first thing they're going to hand you if you're interested in Magic is a welcome deck. And that's going to give you a bunch of free cards. The next thing they're going to recommend is picking up a Planeswalkers deck as your second step. And then I think I have them in the background. I don't know if you can kind of see them. Deck Builder's toolkits back there that will actually help amend and add on to the decks that you currently go. And it kind of gets you on your path to playing in paper Magic. But of course, this product has an Arena code. So let's go into this. So Core Set 2020 annoyed me just a hair. In that every other set that has ever come out of recent memory, they have done two Planeswalker decks. One for whichever two Planeswalkers are trying to focus on that particular one, that particular set. Core Set 2020 decided to have 5 Planeswalker decks, one of which I have already reviewed. I'll put a link to it down in the description down below, but it is the Chandra deck that they gave away free from Twitch was the actual Planeswalker deck. So if you want to see that one, I'll leave a description down below to let you go and take a look at that one. But I was a little stuck, like, do I go and buy all of the Planeswalker decks? Well, that's a little bit much, so I decided, because, I mean, I buy them for fun, but I don't want to buy all of them for fun. That becomes a little bit more of a hindrance than I was expecting. So, long story short, I ended up getting this one and the Muon Ling ones, which we'll be seeing here coming up. So let's review Ajani's. Considering this is a Planeswalker deck, Planeswalker decks are basically built with a specific theme. Ajani's is going to be life gain and trying to win through that route. And they only have one Planeswalker, and they always toss in a couple of rares to go and get that Planeswalker. So the power level on this deck will be significantly lower than most of the decks I review. So let's start off with the Daybreak Champion for 2 mana, 1/3 lifelink. You're going to see this a lot. Fencing Ace is actually a ton of fun. I've actually played with this card in other decks before. 1/1 for Double Strike. Double Strike meaning he gets first strike and then does additional damage. So effectively in combat he is a 2/2, but every time you put a counter on him, he's double whatever it is effectively in combat. So we'll get into some fun stuff with that. Impassioned Orator. Someone give me the correct pronunciation on this one. Long story short, it is a 2/2, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. There is going to be a theme to this. Moment of Heroism, target creature gains +2/+2, gains lifelink until end of turn, hence giving you additional life on top of it. Pacifism, great card, 2 mana, enchanted creature cannot attack or block. Those are for those big creatures that you can't really handle. Lock it down. It's never going to swing or attack. That's cool. Savannah Sage. I think these are the... so every Planeswalker deck, as I had mentioned before, comes with rares that are specific only to the deck. These are the commons that are only specific to this deck, because I don't remember seeing these in any pack openings. 2/2 Cat Cleric, and when it enters the battlefield, gain 2 life. So I almost wish that these had been Ajani's Pridemates. I get what they're going for in this one, but Ajani's Pridemates with all of this would have made this deck so much better than it is currently. Angel Vitality, I'm actually seeing this quite a bit in the current life gain decks. 2/2 flyer, whenever you gain life, you gain an additional life on top of that, and then if your life total is above 25, it gets +2/+2. Twinblade Paladin, don't know how I missed this one, so I'm not sure if this is the uncommon that came out of the set. Basically has a very similar mechanic to the Ajani's Pridemates, so I guess this is kind of their answer to it. Whenever you gain a life, put a +1/+1 counter on Twinblade Paladin, and as long as you have 25 or more life, it has double strike. Cool card. Drawing Angel, it's basically a 3/2 flyer that gives you 4 life whenever it comes into play. Goldmane Griffin are the rares that let you go sift for your Ajani. So it's 3/2 for flying and vigilance. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may search your library and graveyard for a card named Ajani Inspiring Leader, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So you can actually pull the card out of your library, or out of your graveyard as well. I've actually used that. And let's talk about the big man himself. You only get 1 copy of him, but it is a 6 casting cost, 5 loyalty planeswalker. So that should jump off right at power leveled down. His +2. Gain 2 life, putting 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 creature you control. His -3 is actually super useful. So you -3 to exile a creature you control, and its controller gains life. You can do that to your own creatures. So when you have things like Twinblade Paladin in play, that you want to be gaining life to be able to bump this up, it might behoove you to exile your own creatures, like a Fencing Ace or a Daybreak Champion or something like that, to be able to bump that up. His -10, creatures you control gain flying and double strength until end of turn. Pretty brutal if you can get it off. I don't know that we're going to get that off tonight, but we'll see. And then Loxodon Lifechanter, 4/6 for 6. When Loxodon Lifechanter enters the battlefield, you may have your life total become the total toughness of a creature you control. So this normally works out because you have such a high life total. All of a sudden, your Fencing Ace is a 230, and nothing's going to kill it damage-wise. It's pretty crazy. For 6 mana, it gets a +X/+X until end of turn, where X is your life total. And then Serra Guardian, 5/5 for flying and vigilance, and other creatures you control have vigilance. These are pretty cool top ends. And then they gave you a barrage of the planes that come out of the M20 set. All right, so I made changes to a Planswalker deck. Oh, that's right. I added Ajani as the card that I was going to be using for that. So we're going to go and play some games with this one. Let me know in the comments down below. First of all, do you buy Planeswalker decks whenever they come out? I always tend to pick up 2. First of all, my kids are... I'm a huge fan. I've got a huge collection actually back there. So when my kids want to sit down and play a game, those are the decks I pull. There's not really super rare cards in there. They're not super expensive. And they're functional and playable. And they're equally paired as far as power level. And the fact they give me great content for the channel. So I am going to run like about 3 or 4 matches on this because, again, I am trying to bang out as many of these videos in one day as humanly possible to cover my trip. It was either that or leave the channel go dark for a week, and I just didn't like the idea of that. So at least I'll give you something to see this happy, shiny face whenever you're doing this. There we go. That took a really long time. So I usually give Arena a lot of credit for the pairings that they come up with whenever you're running a Planeswalker deck. Ooh, lots of lands. This should be interesting. Because they normally try to pair, like they recognize that you're playing a Planeswalker deck, and they usually try to pare it down. It doesn't do me much good to play against the super high competitive meta decks. Of course they're going to beat the deck. It's not designed to be super competitive. So we'll see how well the matcher did with us. The fact that he has all these super alt art sleeves is a little concerning. Although my kitty cat does have wings, his does not. So we'll see. We'll give a hello, a good game, like a gentleman. Good old Llanowar Elves. So we're going to go Impassioned Orator. I think I got the pronunciation on that correct. Look at that. So I'm curious if this is the Nissa Elementals gigantic get Nissa out on turn 2. No, this is a Growl deck. Cool. Rhythm of the Wild. Shot. Interesting. Okay. Savannah Sage. I wish you were an Ajani's Pridemate. Ajani's Pridemate. It's a cat cleric too. They totally could have done Ajani's Pridemates for this. It's an Ajani's deck. How many shocks does my man have in his hand? Either that or he's looking at the card going, what am I playing? Like, I've never seen that card. So Curious Route. This looks like, was that Field? I was going to say, I thought that might have been Field of the Dead that he dropped down right away. This looks like it's still the Nissa deck. That'll be interesting. Well, we do have Ajani's. That's always a good start. So what could we use here? This deck doesn't have anything really against Planeswalker other than aggro, assuming that Nissa's coming down next. Carnage Tower. Ooh. Man, am I going to miss you. Well, that kind of stinks. Yeah, no, we are not going to swing into a Carnage Tyrant. I could, in theory, 2, 4, 3, 4. No, I can't even kill it here. Because I have 5 on the table, 6, 7. Oh, no, I could. I could block with everything and still kill the Carnage Tyrant. It's going to stink to do that. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go 1, 2, lock that up, lock that up. Please tell me he doesn't have something and make this all worthless. Act of heroism. Haha, he didn't get all the way through. Haha. Aw, we killed your Carnage Tyrant. And you gained a district guide in exchange. So at least that combat trick worked. There we go. Angel of Vitality. We're already above what we need to be. So no, now we've got a 4/4 flyer. Now we're talking. Hi, kitty. How are you? You're right. We should be the white kitty. Dominant.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just business as usual.
So, I'm curious if he just blew through all the things that he was hoping to do there.
Maybe I'll
Where he was like, okay, I'm going to get Carnage Tyrant out and I'm going to win. And then all of a sudden, it didn't. More, yeah, this is all ramp. This is all ramp into bigger creatures. And everything I have down here can handle all his little piddly things. Sure. So what we need now here is some sort of benefit. We're going to go ahead and kill Domri because I don't like the idea. He has a fight mechanic that I prefer not to have to deal with. Or was that the Planeswalker deck? No, it's not. Yeah, he can create creatures. Yeah, no, I'm happy to get him off the board. Charging, though. He can actually hit me. I'm kind of okay with that because I have the life. He's fresh out of cards, though. He's got a ton of land down. No, you can have that. Nope. There we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and exile that charging Rhontosaur. Or charging... No, I'll wait. Because now he's going to be angry that I did that. He's going to come in here with everything. And I think I'm going to give the Angel of Vitality his ability. I like the idea of having a big, tough flyer in the air. That can, if he goes and gets another large creature like a Carnage Tyrant, she can just continue to block it. One, two, three, four, 5. He could swing in and potentially kill Ajani, but he has to swing with everything. Yep. He is elected not to do that. He's like, I'll do it next turn. I wish you were your cheaper cousin, because having an Ajani's Pride Mate right here would be awesome. Sure. Sure. So he is gonna do it. He's gonna swing with everything. And since I cannot save Ajani, I will go ahead and kill everything else he's got.
I have lost too much.
Have your total life become the total toughness of creatures you control? Sure can. Oh wait, no. That was not what I wanted to do. I totally misread how that worked. I thought that meant one of my creatures come in. No, 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 no. I need more creatures to make that work. Oh well. We'll fix that here in a second. Let's see how many creatures he's willing to lose here. I even cost myself life with that. I knew there was a reason why I didn't like that card. He's in a position, do I swing? No, you do not. So, here we go again. Let's see if he read the ability of what the Lifechanter does. He most certainly has. Hi, kitty, I know. I think we're getting close. Nothing but land. Haha, we're also suffering from the same problem. I think I'm going to start swinging in with a little bit more now that he's only got 3 creatures down there. What's he do? He's going to block there. Trade there. That's fine. You've already done your job. Sure. So starting next turn, I'm just going to go haul. Oh, there we go. And that's the reason why we leave that there. So all of a sudden our Loxodon is going to stay back. I think we're just going to do... yeah. Actually, because I only need 6 mana to do that. And that will have taken all of his creatures off the board. Woohoo! Planswalker deck, go! And then you gotta land. Ooh! Ooh, very cool. That's a cool way to finish out. And away we go. I assume he's gonna block here. And that's the win! Look at that! Planswalker decks can pull out a win. That one wasn't so bad. We're going to get another game in for this one. I want to trying to hit these around the 20-25 minute mark so that you guys get an idea of what these Planswalker decks play like. That one actually ran a little bit long, but it was a good game. I think it was a good back and forth there for a while. Taking out the Carnage Tyrant kind of took the wind out of his sails, in my opinion. There we go. Again, another long matchup, but maybe it's because we are playing the Planswalker decks. It's taken a little bit to find someone of a lower power level to put this deck up against. All low casting cost stuff. That's a good start. Impassioned Orator is probably going to go first. Oh, don't be Mono Red Burn. I'm going to test the waters. Normally I would drop the Impassioned Orator, but if he's got like shocks galore out there, he's just going to kill all my creatures. I'd prefer that not to happen. And here comes the shock. See, this is the reason why I didn't put that down. He's super... Yep. As I say, he's key to the rest of the deck kind of working. Oh, this looks like a feather deck. Ooh, we could be in some trouble against a feather deck. Ajani's Primate. Not a feather deck. So unless he's got life gain, I don't get the Primate. He would need lifelink in the deck to make that work. Colossal Majesty. So why the Pride Mate then? I'm going to try to swing in and see if he decides to block with the Pride Mate, kind of trade. Nope. Good. We'll hold up Moment of Heroism so that whenever he swings in with his Pride Mate... Oh, he's got an Ajani's Welcome in the deck. That's why he's doing it. Now he's going to cast a creature. Oh, this is a good idea.
I burned a bunch of new burn spells to try on you.
So we're going to have to take care of Ajani before he gets out of hand. This is a good idea. I like this. Unfortunately, Ajani's Welcome goes away. Oh, he's going to protect it. Interesting. He's going to keep that protected so that he has a block. Okay, so I've got to give him a juicy target. So I got to look like I'm stupid, and I am going to go attack Chandra because that is going to make Ajani get way out of hand. He's going to pick the Impassioned. I'm going to click Moment of Heroism and break his combo. There we go.
What the heck?
Now this breaks down, of course, if he has another Ajani's Pride Mate in his hand. I'm not going to lie, that's going to be a problem. Over with Animal. Interesting. Sure.
Go get him, buddy.
All triggering off of the lovely. Yeah, his is getting bigger faster. So what we need is a pacify. Nope, we shall wait. Ajani's Pride Mate, cool. I didn't notice that he gained the double strike ability.
Don't worry.
Wonder if he noticed. Yeah, this is going to get crazy. I am going to have to pacify probably the Pride Mate. Oh, well, lovely. Nothing but mana. Cool. Which one scares me more? The Pride Mate scares me more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a cool idea. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, this is going to rotate out whatever Ajani's Welcomes roll out. Yeah, this is going to be kind of scary.
These little guys are great.
I will give him full credit. That is awesome. So what's he swing with? Just these little guys? Still? Sure. Oh, he's going to go with the Ajani's too. So I'm going to block that, and I'll block that. And it's going to die anyway, so I might as well prevent the damage at least. This is crazy. This is... Oh my goodness, nothing but mana. Alright. I am going to go ahead and say good. No, you know what? This is, yeah, let's get one more. We're gonna call that one cool deck idea, and I'm going to play one more fast one, and then we'll call it for that one. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, he's definitely outrun us and we're just getting flooded with mana. That's probably one of the downsides of this. I think they go a little heavy on the mana on some of these decks, but we'll see. We'll see. Cool deck idea, though. I like that. It's just a shame that Ajani's Pridemate rotates out. I've kind of got myself mentally in that position where I'm not even thinking about decks that aren't rotating out. Or that are rotating out. Just not thinking about them. Pacifism. Where were you last game, my friend? Could work out. Could work out. Oh my goodness, is this guy taking some time? He's really thinking about his deck. We'll say hello and good game like a gentleman. Oh goody, blue-white. This will be so much fun. Can't wait to have all my creatures wiped off the board. That'll be great. Let's go for the Daybreak Chaplain first. So, interesting enough, I found, in my opinion, like, control decks, like, my life total doesn't really mean anything. It's a question of when they get down crazy crap. But this doesn't look like it's control. Vigilance and First Strike. I wonder if we can get him. Let's try to get him. There we go. Get the fencing ace down too while we're at it. Now the next creature he casts, I'm going to be able to pacify. Assuming he casts a creature, which it doesn't look like he's going to do. There we go. Well on our way. Healer's Hawk. I think I might let that stick because it's actually not going to block anything that we've got down there. And now we have a blocker for it. So he's not going to want to block it. He's going to just lose it. And that's it. He's gonna call it. So I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. It's super helpful. We're getting super close to almost 600, which is about where I'd like to be for 1,000 by the year end. Ooh, what reward did we get? What did we get? Ooh, Spire Mangler. So super helpful. Comment down below your thoughts on Planeswalker decks. Do you buy them? Do you play with them? Do you enjoy them? Let me know in the comments down below. So until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.